The KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi is tightening the noose on corruption officials and politicians who have been exploiting the South African Police Service SAPS secret fund, despite facing threats and a smear campaign against him. Mkhwanazi remains undeterred in his mission to root out corruption and strengthen law enforcement in the province. In an exclusive interview with IOL, Mkhwanazi revealed the extent of corruption involving the SAPS secret fund, a financial resource intended to covert police operations. According to him, certain senior officials and politicians have been abusing the fund for personal gain, and that they offer their properties as safe houses for police work and receive large payments, yet the houses are never used for their intended purpose. In some cases, officials are even living in the houses while still claiming payments from us. Determined to put an end to these fraudulent schemes, Mkhwanazi has begun terminating illicit contracts and implementing stricter oversight mechanisms. His actions have angered those who have long benefited from the system, leading to personal attacks against him. However, he remains resolute and said, "I'm closing the tabs on internal corruption, and that's why I'm being targeted. But it won't stop me." Beyond the financial misconduct, Mkhwanazi is also taking aim at the rising number of cash-in-transit heists, which he believes are largely facilitated by insiders, and that 90% of these heists are inside jobs. There's only one security company that has never been targeted. Why? Because they have their internal security in order. He highlighted suspicious patterns in how these heists unfold, and said they always hit vehicles carrying cash. The criminals know the exact route, and every time the security guards just step out of their armored vehicles and surrender their weapons. How is that possible? Mkhwanazi's aggressive stance against corruption has not come without resistance. Recently, he has been the target of corruption allegations himself, which he dismissed as a deliberate attempt to discredit him, and said it's fake news designed to scare me off, but I won't back down. His commitment to crime fighting, however, has not gone unnoticed. He has received widespread support from business leaders and industry figures across KwaZulu-Natal who commend his efforts in restoring law and order. During a recent address to business leaders in Durban, Mkhwanazi laid out his plans to curb crime, enhance security, and boost investor confidence. He outlined strategies such as reinforced surveillance cameras, drone technology, and initiatives to rehouse the homeless, all aimed at making Durban a safer and more attractive business hub. His efforts received strong backing from Durban Chamber CEO Palesa Phiri, who expressed confidence in his leadership, and said, "As a chamber, we believe in strong partnerships to fight crime, and we fully support your work, Commissioner." Andrew Serge Kipila, a leader of the KZN Growth Coalition, also praised Mkhwanazi for drastically reducing cases of construction site extortion by criminal syndicates known as the Construction Mafia, and said, "Before the commissioner stepped in, we were dealing with 60 to 80 cases of business hijackings in KZN. Last year, that number dropped to just 6. He credited the turnaround to a rapid response system developed in collaboration with Mkhwanazi, and said before construction begins, police are notified and patrols are put in place. This has made a huge difference." With Mkhwanazi at the helm, KwaZulu-Natal appears to be undergoing a shift, one of a renewed accountability, tougher crime-fighting measures, and a business-friendly environment. His no-nonsense approach has rattled those who once thrived on corruption, but for the law-abiding citizens and business leaders of KZN, his leadership signals how much needed change. Mkhwanazi said that we still have challenges like extortion, but we are making progress. This province is turning a corner and we are not stopping now. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.